Spectrum Sportsnet, as always, is proud to present the NBA. This evening, it's the halfway mark of the preseason. Once again, it's the Lakers taking on the Golden State Warriors. Hello again, everybody, and welcome. Well, we got rid of Michael. We wish the best to Stu, and look who we brought in. We brought in a champion, an NBA champion from 2020, Danny Green. You're thrilled to be here because this is something you've always wanted to do, isn't
Yes, I went to school for this. I didn't know I was going to make it in the NBA. So even though I'm an NBA veteran, I'm a rookie at this, so I'm still getting my rhythm here.
He's good. He's going to be great tonight. All right, let's get to the game. We're not going to see LeBron. We're not going to see Luka. We're not going to see Marcus Smart. But we will see, once again, Austin Reaves. He does so much, so many things well for this basketball.
One of the best third leading scorers or third options in the NBA because of the numbers you see here. 20 points a game, 38 from three. He was the reason to me why that trade worked between Luka and LeBron. He was the mediator. He was able to pick and roll, score, lead his team. And tonight it's going to start with him building the right habits and getting guys like DeAndre Ayton going, guys like Jackson Hayes going. It starts with him. So he has to continue those habits, get better and better each year. And Ayton, he has to come in and give that motor. He has to come in, show the energy, set hard screens, roll hard, play as if he's playing with Luka Doncic. Prepare for that. And block shots on defensive end. Be active. Get some rebounds. We all know that the Lakers' inside is what their weakness is, so he has to show the world that I'm not weak. I have the ability to change this team and build this franchise back to what they were.
Now, the Warriors always think they have a championship squad, especially with Steph on the roster. He's not playing tonight.
And of course, with Draymond talking about it, he's going to say, he's going to let you know.
And we'll see Draymond tonight. We're not going to see Jimmy Butler. But let's get to their restricted free agent signing in Jonathan Kuminga. They really needed to get him for their athleticism.
Yes, they did, and for their future, because they do have an older team. I wouldn't call those guys old because they're close to my age, and I don't think I'm old. But Kuminga finally got that extension. Even though he signed that extension, he still has something to prove. He has to come in with that chip on his shoulder and show night in, night out that he's a max player because he only signed a 2-year deal. But him averaging 15 points last year, I think he could up that and be a guy, get better and better year to year. He could be like an Andrew Wiggins for this team.
Here's your guy.
Buddy Hield. I like to call him Buddy Love.
Buddy
This is my
Love.
AKA for those who have seen Nutty Professor. He's my guy. He was the reason why they got up to a hot start last year. He has to be that mediator. He has to be that leader on and off the court, in the locker room. Him and Jimmy have their back and forth banter, which we love to see. But he's got to be, that role, take it a little more serious and knock down shots when Steph is out.
We saw Golden State a week ago up in San Francisco. They beat up on the Lakers for the first 3 quarters at least. But tonight, maybe a different story. We got to start when we come back after this. Bacon cheeseburger. Back at Crypto.com, getting set for the preseason affair between the Warriors and the Lakers. Let's quickly go through the starting lineups. First of all, for the Lakers, no LeBron, no Luka. Won't see LeBron for a month, too. Something Danny and I will be talking about. Vanderbilt, Hachimura, Ayton, Connect, and Reaves. Connect played over 30 minutes in the last preseason game. For the Warriors, a familiar face in the middle, Draymond Green. Quentin Post, underrated. He can stretch the floor. He's a pretty good three-point shooter. And, of course, we talked about Kuminga. Let's get to the Lexus keys to the game.
Yeah, obviously three-point shooting is a big part of the game today now, so everybody has to be good at that.
And you had to say that.
And when you're playing with LeBron and Luka, you better have some space, some floor spacers. So that's going to be a key for the Lakers this season. Obviously, we talked about their weaknesses inside and the bigs. DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes, it's a moment for them to build habits and show the world that they are capable of doing the job and getting it done. And, of course, it's so early in the season, we don't want to see any injuries. So get healthy, stay healthy, and nobody else get hurt tonight.
All right, Michael Trudell is with us as always. There he is. A little bit about Jared Vanderbilt so far in this preseason and what they're expecting of him this year.
Yeah, Billy, look, it's hard to take too many things away from the first 2 preseason games considering the key absences, but one thing is very clear. Jared Vanderbilt has been terrific. Right, both sides of the court, but especially on the defensive end, you're seeing that peak athleticism version of Jared Vanderbilt now that he actually had a full off season to get healthy and was able to build on that coming off last year when he had the surgery on both feet, and it took him until January just to get back onto the court. And of course, Billy, you just alluded to this, LeBron's going to be out for a little bit, so that does open up that 5th spot in the starting lineup, or in his case, the first or the second. And Danny Green is somebody who, 44th all-time in threes made. He made almost 2,000. I want you to take a look at Vando's
I did
stroke.
not know that.
Looks a little bit better, okay? Looks a little bit better and nice and crisp. So we need that feedback on how his shot's looking
For
from
sure.
the corner.
He definitely looks like he can knock down a shot. He's definitely worked on that part of his game.
And Danny just talked about how the three is the big part of this game. The NBA now. Draymond at the line. He's trying to force it inside, and there's DeAndre Ayton with the steal.
I'm shocked that Rui ran at Draymond like that on the three-point line.
Reeves, Ayton. What kind of a defender can Ayton be for this team?
Oh, he could be a force, man. He's got to be able to be active, mainly rebound the ball, but block some shots and just be a rim protector as much as possible.
Reeves tries to get into the paint and scores. He's become one of the best players in the NBA getting into the paint and actually getting into the rim.
There was a big argument last year that he was probably the best third option in the West at one point, up until playoffs, of course.
Think about that. Is that also between all the players in the NBA? They're thinking the same thing, aren't
For
they?
sure, for sure. He's grown tremendously and has an unbelievable maturity to him.
Kuminga, of course, he's expanded his repertoire. A few years ago, he was just all about breaking and dunking and doing all that stuff, but he can do more things now.
Yeah, he's added some more to the bag. He's got a little bit in the pocket now. He can handle the ball, slash, shoot a little jumper. You see, working on that mid-range.
Now here's Ayton. It just goes off of his leg. Let's take a look at J.J. Redick. Now in his second year, and you got to play
I know that
against
guy.
him.
Yeah, he was
a few thousand
pain in the ass
times.
to guard the whole game, running him, chasing him off screens. He was like the first original Stephen Clay before they came about.
Oh, he'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Putting him in that sentence. But he had to guard you on the other end.
Yeah, lucky for him, they didn't put me in any actions.
Reeves will bring it to the front court. 2-0. Lakers were just getting going. Lakers are 0-2 in the preseason.
Wow.
There's Reeves.
That's nice.
Nothing but net.
He's coming off to a hot start. That's what he needs to do.
Averaged 20 a game last year for the first time. He has all-star credentials, doesn't he?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's just tough that he's in the Western Conference, but if Bron is out or Luka's out, he's going to be that guy to take over and lead this team to get some easy wins.
Yeah, that's true. When you break down who's going to get in to an all-star slot, there's not many places that you can go, but he can certainly play to that caliber. Rui Hachimura, that's off, and here's Pods, as they call him, Podziemski, who really played well the last half of last season. Kuminga, drive, kick, good ball movement.
That's what they do.
Yeah, this Warrior system, they've been playing it for a long time.
Drive,
haven't they?
kick, find one another, great to good, good to great, good to great passes.
It's almost impossible to guard when they're healthy and everybody's in there.
Yeah, the people think it's because of Steph. No, it's their system. They're very good at what they do, and that's find the open man.
Reeves once again drawing a double team, but he leans in, trying to lob it to Ayton. That's off the rim. Here's
Okay, Vando.
You like that? I mean, he's tried a couple of 3 or 4 threes already. That was mid-range.
It was off the mark, but the stroke looked okay.
Podziemski has it and scores for Golden State. They are 2-0 in the preseason. In fact, the Warriors, and it doesn't mean a whole lot, they've won 8 in a row in the preseason. But you mentioned it. They went 6-0 last preseason and really had a great start to the year.
For sure. I wish they counted preseason points. I might have 10,000.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they don't count the preseason.
I was going to say, what did you use the preseason for specifically?
To get in the rotation, to make a name for myself. Also build great habits, like I speak on. Just get a rhythm, get a flow. Shooters, the life of a shooter is going to be ups and downs, but you want to kind of build that rhythm so you have a hot start to the season.
Jonathan Kuminga, who's coming off a tough spot. When you're a restricted free agent, things don't come easy, and it was late in the offseason until he signed. Here's Hield running the floor and scoring.
Tough turnover by Vando. I think he got fouled on that pass attempt to DeAndre Ayton.
The Lakers have been beaten badly on the break the first 2 games as Ayton brings it out now to Rui. Rui pops for 3 and knocks it down.
Good pass by Ayton. It's a great read. Rolled hard. Wish he would set a little bit tougher screens. It would get him more open, but he rolled and found Rui on the wing.
I mean, what happened? What do you think happened to DeAndre the last couple of years?
I think it's just a miscommunication, a disconnect between teammates and coaches. That could really heighten your season or lower it. You know, if things don't rub you the right way, it could really put you in a bad spot. Even if you're in a good positive sense, if you don't feel good chemistry-wise with the guy on the court, it's just hard to play your game.
Well, he's happy to be in Los Angeles as he rolls that one in. The only disappointment so far for him is he hasn't played with LeBron or Luka. He wants to get some chemistry with them.
Yeah, I think the fans, everybody else in the world want to see that too. You know, we want to see that as well.
Podziemski, and it's going to settle in as he drives a little baseline, little short runner. 12-11, just getting going. We're 5 minutes into this game. Warriors beat Portland in a huge come-from-behind win. A couple of nights ago, they scored 51 points in the fourth quarter to overtake the Blazers. Here's Dalton Connect, and he's going to go to the line. He's certainly more than a three-point shooter. We'll get to that in a minute. But there's Coach Kerr, Steve Kerr.
Yeah, I know him too. I didn't have a chance to play against him, but I know him pretty well. Won some games, but lost a lot to him, and he's also a descendant of the Spurs, Coach Greg Popovich. So we've had many, many dinners and seen him drinking wine with Coach Pop when I was in San Antonio.
Yeah, back in those years.
Yeah.
All right, now this from Carl's Jr.
You know Carl's Jr.'s Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Have you tangled with spicy Western bacon?
I was going to say, Danny Green has been right place, right time, but also a key contributor to 3 NBA championship teams in 3 different cities.
Right place, right time. You know, God has put me in some good places. Even in college, I was lucky. Played with a guy named Tyler Hansbrough, face of college during that time.
North Carolina. I know Big Game James is so happy to have you aboard.
Yeah. Carolina
you
connection.
guys stick together, right?
Got to. We bleed that color blue. It's the best blue in the world. Tell him, James.
Rui goes down on the ball's out of bounds. It's going to go a turnover. Lakers have averaged over 20 turnovers the first couple of games. All right, just getting going here at Crypto.com Arena. Lakers trying to get their first preseason win this year. Oh, flashback to 5 years ago. How about 5 years ago yesterday? The Lakers won their 17th title. And this dude wearing number 14 was the sharpshooter from the outside. What do you remember about playing in the bubble? I mean, you know, hard, easy, impossible. I mean, how would you characterize it?
I mean, of course, we won a championship, so many great memories in that sense. But during COVID, I just remember being in the bubble and it being so hard. It was the toughest one that I've had to achieve. I've been lucky and fortunate enough to win 3. One in college. That was the toughest one because mentally and emotionally was a tough place. The walls were closing up, and it was a really nice resort. It was just a very, very challenging space.
You know what's crazy about sports in the NBA? Only LeBron James is left from that team.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And
that's it.
And you know what's crazy is I came in 7 years after LeBron and I retired. He's still playing like 3 years after I retired, which is unbelievable. 23 years, he's still playing. Everybody's retired, come and gone since LeBron's been in the league.
Going to be 41 years of age on at the end of December.
Right before the new year.
Yep. Me and Tiger Woods. Right
wow.
There. Share the birthday. That's put up and in.
Explosive. I said he could be that Andrew Wiggins role for them. Like
That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah. And they've turned things over a little bit, but again, they have the constants in Curry and Draymond, who has been together forever. In fact, Curry has been with this team longer than anybody currently in the NBA has been with their squad, and Draymond is second. Podziemski going to rebound now to Dalton Connect.
Yeah, it's a long time to be with one organization.
Yeah, you always had your backpack ready to go. Come on.
Yeah. I want to give some credit to JJ because before this last possession, we didn't get a chance to see it, but he drew up a hell of a play to get Dalton Connect wide open for 3. He just missed it. But that's a play that a shooter would appreciate, and I would love to got one of those.
And he mentioned that in his first press conference last year. He knows that that's the way the game is, and he's going to draw up the plays and condition these guys to do what he used to do.
You got to check the temperature of your shooters, right? You got to see if they can get it going.
And here's Dalton Connect, who has not shot it well to start this preseason, although he's been given a lot of opportunity. He was 3 for 11 last week up in San Francisco. Podziemski spinning, runs into Reeves.
Using that pivot.
Now they got 5 on 4 coming back the other way.
Better run with him, run with him. Look inside.
The Lakers have been doing. Rui!
We'll take it. Take the 3 instead of the 2. But I love how DeAndre Ayton ran the floor in that possession. He started that break.
If the bigs run, they'll get fed too, won't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to reward him.
Podziemski, that's a good bounce. Draymond wide open on the base.
Very good pass.
Here come the Lakers, and here's a guy you played with, Jake Arabia. Underneath and following it up is Ayton. Running the floor down to the rim.
DeAndre Ayton setting the tone, which I love to see. Building good habits.
Draymond straight away. Oh, he'll hear it.
A little short.
Might be preseason.
A little short.
Still a big crowd. Don't let them know.
Yeah. A little short.
You know, you were telling me before, I said, what was it like playing here? And you said you enjoyed it just as much or more as a visiting player coming in here.
I did.
Playing in front of this
Because
LA crowd.
Not so often do you get to see stars courtside. You know, just seeing these people every day was a blessing, being a Laker. But
Yeah.
coming as an opponent, like me being in San Antonio, Toronto, I was like, I don't get to see these people. Or playing such a great crowd and arena.
Gabe Vincent, good shooter in his own right. He had that great run a couple of years ago in Miami during the playoffs.
Oh, trust, I was on the end of that, of him getting hot in Philly where he killed us. So yeah, I've seen Gabe in his prime.
Vincent has actually played well so far in the first couple of games. Again, this is the third of 6 games. LaRavia has shot it very well so far, and that's what they need out of him.
Yeah.
Consistency if you're going to be a three-point threat. Rui hard to the hole.
Big, strong body. But yes, again, Jake LaRavia, as you're speaking, he has to be that perimeter shooter. Stay spaced, knock down that shot. Do what you do best.
Pajemski from deep. Again, they hit 17 threes against the Lakers last week. They're always going to do
That's
that.
what they do. They're going to get enough up. They're going to get good contests. That's what I like about them. They're not going to just keep shooting and shooting bad ones.
Rui, how has he changed as he knocks one down mid-range?
Mid-range 99. For those who play 2K, know what I'm talking about. But yes, when he came in, people compared him to Kawhi. Big body, big shoulders, hands, shoot the mid-range very well.
That little flat shot that he had.
Yeah. And I see it.
There's going to be a foul away from the ball.
There goes Rui. Little stutter step. Ooh, big body, strong to the basket. Get off me, little guy. Over Gary Payton. I'm bigger than you.
Too small, huh?
Yeah. And he's an athletic guard, too.
I was going to say Gary Payton and his father both
very
great
good defenders. Yeah.
Rui, 48.5% during his playoff career shooting threes. So you know that he's clutch. If you're going playoffs,
I
you're
do.
shooting 48%. Wow.
I got a chance to play against him when he was in Washington, and I was in Philly. I don't think he might have missed one mid-range. He was like 15 for 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
There's
he was
Jax following.
90% against us.
Break time again. Lakers have opened up a 6-point lead. And they're shooting 62.5%. Right here had a busy summer playing for his country in Eurobasket, the FIBA tournament that had some of the best players in the world. They didn't win, they didn't medal, but he, of course, was instrumental. So now, Danny Green, we ask you, as it's, quote, his team now, what do you expect a full season with the Lakers for Luka?
I mean, he's going to be more comfortable this year than was last year. They had a good rhythm toward the end of the year. But I don't know if you've listened to my podcast at all, Inside the Green with Danny Green. But I picked him to be my leading league scorer this year, especially with the fact that LeBron is going to be in and out some. He's going to have to set the tone night in, night out, and he's in great shape. He's got to stay that way. But he looks amazing, man, and I'm proud of the journey that he's been through and got to this point.
Yeah, we'll get more into those two and how they mesh together in a little bit. Now, Mike, you've got some an update on when Luka's going to play and maybe even Marcus Smart.
Well, Billy, I think the plan, and JJ Redick's been pretty consistent about this, is to have them both play 2 of the final 3 preseason games.
Right.
And nothing's set in stone. Obviously, you take it game by game, but those games would represent as full of a walkthrough as you would see because, I mean, look, we're, 9 days away from the regular season opener against this team right here. So at least 2 games of getting that guy out on the court.
Mike, do you think they play him against Dallas? That would be a great show even in the preseason in Vegas on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think Luka likes to score on any team, but he certainly played well against the Mavericks last year. 40-plus, right, Danny, in that game in Dallas?
I'd expect him to play well against him every time he sees the Dallas Mavericks jersey.
Jackson Hayes as he hits the deck. Again, Stu is not with us again tonight. We wish him the best. Everything is good, progressing. He's just getting a little antsy, but at least he got to watch football all day today.
Yeah, right.
He will be back at the start of the regular season. Michael will actually be with me on the road, and then Danny tonight, and then back next week. Happy to have him. But to the free throw line, Jackson Hayes. Hey, experience the magic of Lakers basketball all season long. Lakers tickets are on sale. Visit Lakers.com for more information. Some thoughts on Jax?
I like this kid a lot, and I feel like he could be a big help for them. He could have helped them last year, I think, more in the playoffs. Obviously, I'm not the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. That's why I'm over here. But, you know, I think he's going to use that as a motivational tool to show, you know, JJ and the coach staff that he can be reliable.
That's good play down the middle. And the easy bucket by Trace Jackson Davis, who really made a name for himself last year. Bronny is in the game. He was driving to the hoop. Now LaRavia on the outside. Well, how about being scrutinized like Bronny has the last couple of years?
I don't know how he does it, man. It's tough being in that position.
Here he is. Yeah, the little floater comes up short. Handled it really well, obviously. Off the court, Spencer lets it go. That's tapped out of bounds, last touch by James Jr.
Yeah.
2:29 to go. We're in the first quarter. Lakers played 13 guys last week. Golden State, 18 showed the floor. They have 21 on their preseason roster. Vincent for three.
Okay, Gabe. Show them what you do. But yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for Bronny, Jake LaRavia, guys like that to kind of get a rhythm and show the coaching staff
Right, I want to be a part of the rotation.
that I belong.
Yeah, the follow by Spencer comes up short.
Run the
Bounce
floor.
pass, pretty good bounce, and LaRavia saves it down around the ankles.
Good pass by Vando. Finding the guy running the floor.
Vando does so many things well. They miss him so much, obviously on the defensive end when he's not playing, and he has not really been on the floor a lot the last couple of years.
People forget how intricate he was to that run to the Western Conference Finals a couple of years ago.
Why is he such a good defender?
He's just long, athletic, could move his feet well. He's 6'9".
Yeah.
You know, got quick hands, quick reaction time. But he was the main guy when they played Golden State in the playoffs a couple years ago. Why they won? Because his ball pressure, how he's able to switch off, and even when they played Dallas. Look at this action right here. Love this as a shooter. JJ drawing it up for Gabe Vincent, getting a knockdown three. And Jake LaRavia running the floor.
That's some good hands too. That one skipped. Good pass, but a good save and a nice finish.
Even better catch.
That's right. Spencer kind of gives it up. Bad pass. Got a little bit lazy there. Here come the Lakers 3-on-2. Oh, Gabe says
that was
not?
coming.
Why not?
When you're a shooter, you find that three-point line.
Into the front court, Golden State. By the way, you all know this, but I'm going to remind you anyway. These two teams play on opening night. The lid lifter right here on October 21st. Good passing. Great ball movement.
That is great ball movement. They're going to be very familiar with each other. Didn't they play each other 2 or 3 times this preseason already?
This is the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're going to see them in a week and a half. We're going to get it going. Here's Vando.
Okay, Vando. Showing the confidence that he could take it in and knock it down.
Let's it go.
But letting it go. Half the battle is just having the confidence to shoot it.
Vando last year from three only shot 28%, but he's got confidence in it.
It only takes like 1 or 2 a game, right?
Yeah, it did though. Shake and bake. They move the ball. They swing it to Santos. Santos out of Brazil, the only Brazilian-born player who played in the NBA last year. All right, shot clock is what? 6-7 ahead of the game clock.
Yep, I'm gonna hold for a last shot.
Or at least make it all the way down, get it all the way down as far as you can. They're gonna reject right there. Running, Payton the second. There's Gary all the way to score. Lakers have time.
Yeah, and get a good shot here. Get up the floor fast. Somebody go get him, set a screen, something.
Jake's gonna have to create himself. With two, with one.
Decent shot. Solid quarter for the Lakers to start. I'll take it.
And they're up 30-24, a little bit different than what we saw early on last week in San Francisco. Second quarter coming up. See you in a minute. Brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Good times. And up here in Santa Monica, 30-24. Some great days here in Southern California. Look who's here. That's the guy who tried to take out John Wick. John Wick, too.
The real gentle giant.
Boban.
He's one of
What
my
a great
favorite
personality,
teammates.
huh? Oh, yeah.
I had him in San Antonio for his first stint, and he used to watch the same 4 movies, and one of them was Rush Hour. But I'm sure he watches John Wick now.
He has to.
Had to add it to the Rolodex. Yeah.
How'd that personality fit in? Like you said, everybody loves him, don't they? Yeah.
He fits everywhere.
Oh, look at the scoop and the score by Reeves.
That's what he does. But yeah, Boban, personality fits everywhere, like a glove, because everybody loves him. And he's a workhorse. He works unbelievably hard.
He's had a great career. I just don't want to sit behind him in the stands. That might be a little tough.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
By the way, 23 baskets, 18 assists so far in this game. So the teams are dishing it. And here's a guy who played a lot of point guard towards the end of the year, Reeves.
Yeah, they're going to need him to facilitate and create.
Oh, Vando tries to go hard and follows his own miss.
It's a great attack, great aggressiveness attacking that rim. Going to need that from him all year long.
Again, you're missing your top 2 scorers here tonight.
on both sides.
Yeah, very much so for the Warriors. You know, Jimmy Butler was they were really
There
good.
you go.
Way to
Way to run out.
Up ahead for Jackson. He couldn't throw it down, and he blows the layup.
Wow. That's a tough one.
Barking a little bit to the officials.
That's one you, after the game, disappoint you. So look at yourself like, I can't believe I missed that.
Up ahead again now. Quick 2-on-1. Look out.
Woo! Gabe threw that up like it was Vince. Rui could jump, but I don't know about that high.
Now he thought Boban was running the break.
We forget Boban was in Happy Gilmore too, for those who haven't seen it.
What you loved it, didn't you? Please tell me.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's
There it is.
nostalgia. I love how they're running the floor. Let's connect this play, please.
Yeah, something the Lakers haven't been doing. Rui tried it again for the right side, right hand. Long shot, long rebound, picked up by Austin Reeves. On the floor for the Lakers, Vanderbilt, Vincent, Hayes, Reeves, and Hachimura. Kuminga, Pajemski, Field, Santos, and Jackson Davis. For the Golden State Warriors as the Lakers botch that time down the floor.
There you go, down the lane. Little jelly. Vando going strong to the rim. Should have tried to dunk him, but I like it. Put back, follow your own miss. Pad your stats, young fella, pad your stats.
I'm going to say any offense you can get from Vando is good offense. I mean, I'm not saying that he's not capable, but you're just you
just don't expect it from him.
Exactly. So
it's always nice. A plus.
And he'll get his shots for sure. His opportunities, because he'll be left open quite a bit.
Yeah. All he do is run the floor, be active on the glass.
Yep. Oh, blocked by Jackson Hayes. Nowhere to go that time for Kuminga. Reeves in the attacking 47. Lakers wearing their Sunday white uniforms. Rui Hachimura, boy, he's just bullying his way in. Did not pick up the foul. Taken out by Kuminga. He wants to get to the rim very badly. Trailer, Jackson Davis, and he follows his own shot.
Pad his stats. There was good help down there in that post on Podziemski because Rui was wide open with a small on him.
Reeves bounces. Here comes Dalton. Connect all the way, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws. But the Lakers are moving up and down the floor pretty well tonight.
Yeah, I love the pace. They're going to need to keep that going when Luka and LeBron comes back. It gives them easy offense, especially for those other guys.
All right. The greatest shooter of all time right there?
Yes.
Unquestionably?
Absolutely.
Unquestionably.
Yeah, without a doubt. If anybody else questions it, you might want to
you might want to
question some other things about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it PG on air here, but.
And he's got his brother playing with him for the first time. I mean, Seth was at the Santa Cruz G League team with the Warriors 100 years ago.
And at one point, he was considered a better, more efficient shooter than Steph.
Well, when you look at the numbers, he actually is.
Yeah, at one point. I don't know if that still stands, but
I think it's. I still think it is. And, you know, he's led the league in three-point shooting before, has Seth.
Seth is very good. He has a great base balance. When people ask me at camps and kids of who to look at shoot, other people say Steph, but I say Seth because
you like his form.
I like his form. I like his balance, his base, how wide when he shoots the ball. Steph shoots it greatly, but sometimes it's not fundamental, but it goes in.
It goes in, and it goes in a lot.
It's like you don't want to shoot, but not looking at the basket, kids. We can't teach that to you. Vando, another strong move to the rim. Good finish. More offense from Vando. More plus from the Lakers side.
Yeah, good numbers. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Jared Vanderbilt. Stopping, putting on the brakes is Pods. Kuminga swishes it through.
Stretching his game out to that three-point line. That'll make him really dangerous if he becomes consistent with that.
Here comes Buddy Love.
Okay, Buddy.
Here's Kuminga. Buddy Hield from the Bahamas makes DeAndre Ayton, one of his brothers from the
nice two-man game right here. Vando and Austin Reeves. You set a pick from Austin Reeves or Luka or LeBron, you're going to get open. So as a big, just roll hard and go to the rim and attack and finish hard. And finish strong. That's what Vando did on that last play.
That's the one thing you just mentioned it about Luka, and we're going to see Luka quite a bit. Hopefully we'll see him together when you're next Sunday. I think most fans know, but you know he's a great scorer, but he's a heck of a passer.
Unbelievable passer. So you got to be ready at all times. It's coming. I said if you want to get open or easy look, just set a screen for him, and you'll get something easy at the basket.
Kay really didn't play with Jake that much in Memphis. But what impressed you the most with him when you guys were together?
He reminded me of a Mike Miller type. He could really shoot it and kind of put it on the floor, had a little more to his game. I know he still had some time to develop and grow.
Yeah.
He hasn't given that opportunity yet, but he reminds me of a Mike Miller type that can shoot the ball at that height and just his size.
And we've mentioned this many times. His best 3 of his 4 best scoring games ever in the NBA have come against the Lake Show.
Surprise, surprise.
That's probably.
We recruited him.
Yeah. Rob's looking at that going, let's just bring him over here. And all connect. There's a pick by Ayton.
Good mid-range.
Pick and roll guy. How's Ayton?
Looking like the Phoenix Ayton.
Yeah. So Ayton, a good start, 4 for 4. Perfection for him right now. Who had that great series against the Lakers in the playoffs 2 years ago.
Wow.
Steps.
That's something you don't see every day in the NBA. Referees calling a travel.
What rule would you change in the league?
There's so many, man.
I know.
But
so feel free when it comes to your mind.
Well, the one that they did change, and I'm glad they changed, is the end of the clock shots. It's a free shot now. I love that they changed that. Obviously, the challenges and the rules of
Reeves.
Okay, Austin.
That's smooth.
Yeah. It's a timeout 3 right there. Love that. I always love when I hit a 3 for the other team to call timeout. There he is, wide open. I don't know why he's wide open. Knocking it down, letting them know.
The timeout. Great start to this game for the Lakers. Doing a lot of things well this evening. Nice to see after going 0 for 2 in the first couple. All right, DeAndre Ayton. Perfect start.
Love his activity, man. He's impressing me tonight, taking this game serious. Even though it's a preseason game, what's impressed me the most is how he's run the floor. Obviously, he's getting some mid-ranges, some floaters, and attacking the basket on offense. But defensively, how he's talking, how he's actually setting screens, getting to the spots, running the floor, starting the break. He is showing me some impressive things that he cares and wants to be a part of this and wants to make something special happen here.
And he's also the Laker leader in assists tonight, which is nice to see. If you can run it through the big guy.
Simple
Here's
passes.
Draymond. Have any altercations with Draymond in your career?
No. I played against Draymond. He respects me. I'll put it that way.
Okay,
We've
good.
had a very good mutual respect. I've been playing against Draymond since college. So actually, my national championship game was against Draymond. And, since then, I haven't been able to beat him that much. Beat him some days in San Antonio, but once he got his group, he's been kicking my butt ever since. So, but we have a mutual respect, so no real altercations.
Yeah. And he, of course, landed in a perfect spot. One of those guys that does so many things well. Not maybe the best at any of them.
No, but you know what his best attribute is?
What do you think?
His IQ. And then, of course, how hard he works. That's a skill that you can't teach.
I think this whole team, this whole roster, Golden State has great basketball IQ.
For sure. They're smart recruiting smart guys.
Yeah.
What they did in San Antonio, and I think that's why Steve Kerr is as successful as he is. He's learned some good things from Pop.
There's Steve, who gave up the reins of the U.S. Olympic and national team over to Spose.
Looks so excited to be here.
Mike, what you got?
Well, you guys were talking about the Currys, right, and the shooting.
Yeah.
And Billy, you're right. So Seth actually does have a slightly better three-point percentage for their career. But,
Billy, you're right.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I would posit, and I think Danny would agree with this, it's the volume that Steph has.
course.
Still have his, so it's 9.3 attempts per game to hit 42% of those, and especially so many of them off the dribble, Danny.
Yes.
And now you shot 40% for your career. Okay, I almost paid that off.
Wow.
But Danny, it's just the types of threes that Steph, I should say, takes so much more difficult, right?
Very difficult. Most people that are good shooters can shoot off the catch or off the dribble. Not both. Steph can do off both. This game's getting a little. Oh my God!
Oh! Throw it down!
That was nasty.
Woo! That's Kuminga in a nutshell
Oh my
right
God.
there, isn't it?
Jeez. I think I'm still in shock. That was nasty. Jake LaRave, you got to foul him before he gets the ball up.
Change his number from 0 to number 1. A little fresh start for Jonathan.
Okay,
And
Rui.
the other end.
There you go. Get your 4-point play. Get Jake LaRavia's back real quick. Because Kuminga, oh my goodness. He dunked that like he was really mad at the rim.
Hello, Jake LaRavia.
Angry. Oh. The way he jumped, you didn't think he was going to get to the rim. And he dunked it very easily.
Big time
Very
explosion.
One of the most athletic guys I've seen play this game.
Coming into the 19 leader in rebounds in the preseason. He had a great third quarter run against Portland or against the Lakers last week, and he had a 3-pointer, 3 assists during a 24-8 run that really put it away up in San Francisco. He was the catalyst. Great pass.
Wow.
Great pass.
Got him playing a little point guard right now. Okay,
Yeah.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Some bullet pass.
Show him you can create, not just score.
Pat Spencer with the finish. Bounce. Ayton playing major minutes so far here in the half. Corner of the key, wide open.
There you Got you a big that can knock down the mid-range. That might change the game for them.
Again, we all know he's capable. Offensive foul. Draymond picks up the foul. Of course, he's going to complain a little bit.
Say he got pushed into him. He might have. Are they going to challenge it in preseason? Is that what
I know,
worth challenging?
exactly. You're going to do that to us? Referees tonight, Brett Barnaky, Natalie Sago, Matt Calio.
Let's see what we got here on this offensive foul. Slight push. Not a
little bit.
I mean, this is the NBA. There's some physicality out there, so it wasn't like a two-hand shove in the back.
Well, they're going to review it.
Is there enough evidence to overturn?
Golden State has called a timeout to challenge
So
the
I'm
ruling of
asking
an
you,
offensive
is
foul.
there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Sorry, Draymond. You know, you're my guy, but I don't think this was enough to give you
Free pass on that one. He extends the elbow a little bit.
But
And it just happens to go right into the
I think
the
that
neck.
screen was going to be illegal either way. If I had to guess, if I had to put some money on it.
Hey, legal or illegal, it's hurting Gabe
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, Gabe sold a little
Took
bit, but he
worse for the
definitely took a shoulder or two or elbow in that possession.
49-33, big Laker lead so far. And while they adjudicate, they're thinking about it. We'll see in a minute. Stu, we're thinking about you, and here's your spotlight.
Rui Hachimura, Hashitashi. He is lighting it up out there, getting his mid-range game going, knocking down a couple threes, getting a 4-point play on an M1 3. Showing his big body, giving the big shoulder, letting the guys too small, even Gary Payton to the mid-range, getting a good rhythm. And this is what he is done, this is what he can do, and what he needs to do during the whole season for them to be in the playoffs.
And a good-natured fellow is Rui Hachimura, one of 3 Lakers starters already in double figures. He has 14, Ayton has 10, Reeves has 10. As Draymond also in a good mood.
Yeah, because
And
they
by
got
the way,
that call
you know,
overturned. I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Wasn't the first, won't be the first, won't be the last. It happens.
You're owning up to it.
He's
immediately.
happy because he got that call overturned. If he didn't get overturned, he might have seen a different face, Draymond.
And Draymond runs over a man this time for a charge.
Yeah. I think he was trying to get the block and not even focus on shooting the basketball.
You know, back to Rui just for a minute. He and Ayton are combined 10 for 13. Ayton 5 for 5. Danny 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Both game highs for the rebound and assist.
Very efficient night.
Ooh.
If you get that night in, night out from Ayton, I think you're going to be successful.
Here is Vincent driving. Then he gave it up. Had a layup.
Ooh, tried to throw the
Had a
lob to Ayton. It wasn't there. Premeditated it.
Turnover. 13 turnovers for the Warriors already. 9 for the Lakers. Post. Underrated as a three-point shooter. You know, they have Al Horford now who can stretch the floor. We're not seeing Al tonight. Connect. Ooh.
Contact.
He goes down.
He got the foul.
Yes, he did. Let's see 3 free throws coming up. 4:40 to play, first half, 49-33. There's Big Al.
Super vet.
Big time, right?
Yeah.
A lot of playoff games, too, under his belt. And I know they like that going into an organization like the Warriors. He played for Atlanta 9 seasons, Boston. First stint for 3 years in Philly, then OKC.
Wow, year 19. Unbelievable. I just wonder how guys keep, obviously, I've been in the space to be motivated, but year 19, knowing that you're almost 40 years old and your body's hurting, whew, you got to really love the game.
Were you ready to retire when you did?
Mentally, at first, no. But physically, my body was telling me, and then mentally,
that's
it
it.
got there.
Yeah.
And I was
The
only in year
defensive
14,
foul's under
15.
review
So.
to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Wow, so this could be a flagrant. Jumping into his space after coming on down.
Yeah, do you remember when this rule was changed?
How many years ago was that?
2017 playoffs, Kawhi Leonard, Zaza Pachulia slipped under Kawhi, and ever since then, they made sure to review this as a flagrant, stepping under a guy's ankle. Kawhi rolled his ankle, was out for the rest of the series. And the following year, I think they changed that rule, either 2018 or 2019.
Yeah, you miss one guy, one key guy in a series in the playoffs, and it's lights out. It kind of happened to the Warriors last year.
Man, it went from us maybe winning a couple games and have a 7-game series.
Right.
I think we got swept that year. We could have went from us to maybe winning the series to getting
It's a
swept.
maybe, it's an if, but it's a possibility when you think about it. I was saying Golden State last year, they finished the year 48-34. They were the 7th seed. They beat Memphis to advance in the play-in. Then they upset Houston in 7 games. They beat Minnesota in the first game of the second round, and then Steph went out. And then it was lights out after that.
Review, the closeout by Golden State's Richard was a reckless closeout. As a result, we'll shoot 3 free throws, and the Lakers will retain the ball on the side.
So there you heard it. And we'll get to this lengthy delay.
Reckless closeout, what they called it.
Things going again against Steve Kerr. Winning rings as a player, as a coach. Doesn't get a medal. Coaches don't get medals in the Olympics.
Really? I did not know that.
They don't get medals. That's players only.
Man, he's got a plethora of rings. I wonder, it's a lot of rings.
All right, history lives in the Lakers. Kobe, Magic, Kareem, the greats. And with LeBron and Luka, we're witnessing history being made right now. Now, the excitement never ends, and every bounce, every bucket, every moment seems to get only more exciting. Bask in the glory of all at Lakers YouTube and subscribe now. I got a question for you. Do you wear your rings ever?
No, they're too gaudy. They're too big too.
They are big. Aren't they?
It's hard to walk around with them. Hard to do anything.
No special occasions.
No. So with the ring, you have the option to get the pendant as a chain. In San Antonio, they gave it to the wives. So I got one for the wife every year. And sometimes I'll steal it from her. If I want to wear it, I'll wear the pendants
there you go.
As a chain, and that's easier way to wear them
and
than the rings.
It would be the San Antonio one you're talking about.
Actually got from all of them.
From all of them.
Yeah, you can't just get one of them. You gotta get. Yeah, she can.
Yeah,
she was there for all the rings.
You don't have a favorite. You gotta love them all, like children.
Exactly. People ask me like, "Yo, what's your favorite one? What's your favorite child?" Can't pick. It's hard to choose.
Warriors open on its way. Gonna come up short.
And that's today's game.
That was Richard.
3-pointer instead of a layup.
Do you agree with that?
It depends on who you are.
Here is a connect.
Yeah.
Laying it up and in.
Love that one. That was nice. Real smooth. But yes, depends on who you are. If that's your game, cool. But if you're not a great 3-point shooter or a great transition 3-point shooter, you probably shouldn't take a bunch of them.
Lakers up huge right now. 21 points with 3:50 to play. I was going to say, if you were a coach, you would probably advocate that that's okay and say, but again, like you said, it depends on who it is.
Got to know your personnel. That's the biggest thing in this league.
Man's got to know his limitations. Too.
KYP, and that's not just everybody around you, but knowing yourself.
Podziemski. Pretty good defense by Vincent, not allowing him to get the bounce pass. Again, good ball.
Good ball movement.
Look at this, all the way out the post.
It's like the Globetrotters out there.
Get used to it. They've been putting opponents' heads on a swivel for years.
Hardest thing to guard, chasing the ball. Ball moves faster than any human.
Of course, when they go small and they've got everybody healthy, that's a lineup you can't stop, doesn't it? I mean, they wanted to get a little bigger this year. Maybe they don't have the size.
No.
But, you know, they haven't needed it.
They'll have the speed. Yeah, mind you, with how the game has changed.
Yeah.
Except when you're playing Jokic, Joel Embiid, Giannis, you're going to need some type of size.
Podziemski draws a double down low. Payton in rhythm.
Line him up.
The southpaw, Gary Payton II. He and his dad are 10th on the all-time NBA list of father-son scorers.
Who's number one?
The top 10.
Do you know who number one is?
Who is number one?
I'll give you one guess.
LeBron and Bronny.
There you go. You know why? Because Bron has 50,000 points.
Exactly. Bronny's got what?
Bronny's got a good, probably about 50, 60, who knows?
I know this. Bronny had 17 in one game against Milwaukee. There you go. There's Buddy Hield.
Buddy Love.
That's a layup line right there.
Give him a call timeout. You don't see him use the left hand often, but that was nice. Here you go, Buddy Love.
Big lead. Lakers nearing the end of the half. Back to Crypto in a second. Knocked down 6 threes, so the offense looks much smoother tonight. Both these teams shorthanded in the sense that they are resting some of their stars. Again, LeBron, not great news. He'll be reevaluated in about 3 weeks or so for the nerve problem. But so far, no panic. Seems like he will make it back in relatively quick time. Maybe, though, if it's a month, he'll miss 10 games. Something around that number.
Well, when you have Luka Doncic, you tend to be a little more at ease.
Yeah.
If they don't have Luka, there might be some more panic there.
I would think so. And Luka was asked about that, and he goes, look, I'm playing my game. Whatever it takes to win. Whether Bron's in there, Bron's not in there.
We've seen what he can do. He's a top 5 player in this league, and he's brought some teams to the Western Conference Finals multiple times with not the great surrounding group that you would think he would have doing so.
And LeBron winning 4 titles. There's your boy Vando out
Okay,
there.
taking the shot.
Oh, the garbage falls right to LaRavia. He'll take it for
Yeah,
2.
gotta get that. I thought they called something, but yeah. Get your easy basket, Jake.
Draymond to the dribble, something he doesn't do often, running the break. Podziemski, boy, the give, the go, the dunk.
Athletic. Trace Jackson.
Pretty basic basketball move right there, but perfected and executed well by the Warriors.
Yeah, fundamental basketball. You set good screens, you'll be open. You do set the screen and roll. The big was wide open for an easy layup. Two-handed dunk.
Reeves right there trying to separate himself a little bit underneath. LaRavia got to get out of the key. He's been in there for about a week and a half. Now it's taken by Draymond.
Yeah, leaving Vando open.
Podziemski, right wing. And now they're starting to run the floor.
Couple dunks for them, back to back.
Points in the paint. +2 right now for Golden State. Here come the Lakers. Last year they won 31 games at home here. 31-10. One of the reasons why they were the 3rd seed. And it's just a step to the left.
Okay, DeAndre.
He got away with it possibly.
Yeah.
Went up and over the back, little contact, but still nicely
he's active.
done.
He's active, being aggressive on that glass. These are the habits you like to see.
Remember, we're going to send it back to the studio for the halftime report. If you just joined us, Danny Green alongside. Part of that Laker fam that won the title in 2020.
Hard fought 2020, not just against teams, but against COVID.
Oh, and dare I say, the host of the Inside the Green podcast.
Yeah, inside the green room, there you go.
With your co-host Harrison.
Yep, Harrison Sanford, shout out to him. He's been doing some
watching
great
tonight,
things.
isn't he?
Oh, he's definitely out tonight. He's gonna give me my constructive criticism after the game of what I can get better at. I'm sure the fans will too. So,
how long have you guys been? Have you had it? The podcast, Inside the Green Room.
I've been doing this for 7 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, man.
Yeah,
you were one of the first. Yeah,
I was one of the first. It was me, CJ McCollum. JJ was the first, but me, CJ followed early on. I've been doing it for 7 years, and we had a great run here. We did some stuff with Spectrum. We did some stuff in Toronto, and when COVID hit, we kind of slowed down some. We actually had great episodes during COVID, but I went to Philly, NBC Sports Philadelphia. We did some stuff, but we weren't in studio as much. It was more remote, so it kind of slowed down since then.
Vincent, we're under a minute to play. Golden State shooting 45%, but only 4 made threes for the Warriors, and hitting at 20%. Again, a lot of their big names and scorers are not playing tonight. There's Pods, little fall back near the free throw line.
Nice
for
fade.
2.
It's a nice fade. Pods almost got away with a walk in that possession too.
Brandon Podziemski from Santa Clara University. Spinning, scoring, Austin Reeves.
Creating your own. He's able to do that.
He had 20 and 21 minutes up at Chase Center last week. Right now he's got 12 and 16 minutes. Jackson Davis.
It's a good pick and roll. Should just switch it. Big, switch it. But yeah, Austin Reeves, people forget, you're the 3rd guy you're playing against, the 3rd best defender. So he's going to have opportunity to get in his bag a little bit more this year.
1 second, about a second and a half actually. Shot clock ahead of the game clock, so he will wind this one down as far as he can. Going into a dance, and he gets the
Got
foul.
the foul. Got to get your hand out the cookie jar, Pods. I think that's 3 free throws too for that one.
That's as good as Reeves could have hoped for right here. Yeah, reaching in.
Got to keep your hands off him.
Laker free throw shooting tonight, 10 out of 12. Do you realize the Warriors have not shot a free throw in the half?
Really?
Doesn't happen often, does it?
No, that can't be right.
No, then they haven't shot a free throw. Unless this is wrong.
Not even a technical, not even a
Nothing.
flagrant, not even a. Guess all the fouls are going against. Wow.
No free throws.
First time in preseason history?
Just say that it is.
Maybe. Usually preseason is a lot of fouls.
Danny Green coming hard with a stat. First time ever in the history of the preseason. Post is going to check in for a Jackson Davis Post, who of course a better shooter. And personal fouls, 12-2. This is very much different than the game we had out in Palm Desert, where there's a whistle about every 5-6 seconds, it seemed. I'd rather see it like this. Let them play, right?
Yeah.
Reeves.
Like that. As a defensive guy, I love to see the physicality.
On this football Sunday, here's a pass.
Trying to show his quarterback skills.
Oh, and they got it on its way, but didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Quick thought on the first half.
I mean, I said DeAndre Ayton to me. Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves showing what they need to be showing, and just activity of the big. So I love to see that they're taking this game serious to build on something and getting some rhythm.
All right, Danny's a shooter, so is the guy that Mike Trudell is about to talk to.
That's right, for the first time this season. JJ, we appreciate you joining us. Pretty crisp first half for you guys overall. What did you like?
I like that I'm doing this with you. You know, I knew it was going to happen at some point. I didn't know if it was going to happen the third game of the preseason, the sixth game of the preseason, the third game of this. I'm glad we're doing this. I really am.
That's good to hear, and you're doing it because your team is up and playing pretty well. So I'll ask you the same thing. What did you like?
No, listen, our hand activity was really good. We forced a lot of turnovers. I thought our defensive rebounding for the most part was really good. We put an emphasis pregame, just getting the ball ahead, playing in transition. We didn't get a lot of opportunities last game on Sunday against these guys, so was happy with that in the first half.
Thanks, JJ.
All right, thanks.
All right, guys, we invite you to stick around with us after the break for the Access Sportsnet Studio halftime show coming up.
USA.com. Wonderful night. Happy Sunday to everybody. 63-46. Let's revisit the Lexus tees of the game that were brought to you by Danny Green and Lexus.
Yeah, we told them we need to shoot threes and shoot them well. The Lakers are shooting very well from three-point line. As I'm reading on the stat sheet, it shows 86%. 13 from, no, that's free throw, sorry. 33%. I thought they were shooting 86%. Mistake. So they're shooting pretty decent. They're shooting better than the Warriors, though. We're shooting 19%. Biggs getting involved. DeAndre Ayton's doing an amazing job on the glass, but also finding his mid-range. 5 for 5, 10 points, 5 rebounds. And so far, no injuries. Knocks on wood as I say that. So let's make sure we keep it clean in the second half. Guys get out and run and keep playing their game. So I love what I'm seeing.
I love that no injuries check. All right, Michael, you're down there. What'd you hear? What'd you hear from the coaches?
Well, Billy, first of all, the team really following Danny's 3 points much better than they do Stu's 3 points usually.
Without question.
How do they do on Michael's? Because I ran off after he gave me these.
You don't even want to talk about
Not great?
NT.
Yeah,
No,
probably
no.
not great. All right, so Danny's in the lead there. The second point, though, about DeAndre Ayton, I also thought Danny defensively moved his feet really well out in the perimeter. You know that they're going to play largely a drop coverage with Ayton, but he is a super mobile big. He can get out, extended to the touch at the free throw line, and got his hands on the ball a couple times with deflections, had 2 steals, protected the rim pretty well in rotation. So that's something that I think the coaching staff's very eager to see and could make a big difference this year. We saw the 5 for 5, but how about what he's doing on defense?
For sure.
as well?
I love his activity, and I can't hear the floor, but it looks like he's communicating great. And as a big or as a guarding out on the floor, the best way you can be helped defensively is your big is talking to you. So he is active. He's telling people where to go, where to be, what's coming. And he's also quarterbacking on offense and finding guys and getting some assists. So I like what he's doing.
Yeah, and again, as you all know, we are not downstairs on the floors. Ayton does it again. Little jump hook.
Show him your
from about
moves.
6 feet.
This is the time to do it. No LeBron, no Luka. Get in your bag, big man. Get in your bag.
Former #1 pick in the entire draft, DeAndre Ayton, taking the same draft that Luka was in.
Oh, wow.
Remember, Luka was 3 picks
He's very
later.
good, but
Yeah.
I think if they could redo it, teams might have done it a little differently. But he is a very good pickup.
Of course, was going to school down in Arizona.
And that Phoenix team went to the final. So, I mean, if you ask them if they do it again, maybe so.
Well, we'll get into the West maybe a little bit later on in the fourth quarter, but there's such parity, incredible parity in the NBA, but really in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
I mean, you see, but Phoenix kind of maybe a rebuild a little bit with KD going to Houston. Pretty Van Vliet getting hurt is going to hurt their chances a little bit, but you know.
Like you said, there's so much going on in the West. You just never know what's going to happen. Dallas and OKC, Denver, even New Orleans could be decent with Zion coming back. Like, you just don't know what's coming.
I like what they're building down in your former place in San Antonio.
San Antonio, all the Texas teams. Houston, San Antonio, Dallas. Even these two teams in California here, too. Clippers, Lakers, Golden State. There's a plethora, an abundance of great teams in the West.
Reeves uses the equipment. Now post, that's what he does. That's what they pay him to do. He's not going to bang bodies down low. He's going to be outside. Yep, exactly right.
The young version of Al Horford.
And they got 2 of them now. They wanted to get 1, and they got 2.
Got him on the reach in.
Yep.
Good block, buddy, but you fouled him before he got it up.
Buddy's had kind of an interesting career. You know, he came in, you know, as everybody said, could be one of the great shooters of all time in the NBA.
He had an unbelievable college career.
Yeah, been kind of hot and cold throughout the course of his career. Do you think that's just where he's been located? You think it's more of where he's been, or anything about him?
It's more of time and place.
Yeah.
And of course of what they've groomed him to be, or put him in a box. But you know, most guys come in wanting to grow into something more, and I think he could have had more in his package. But once he got into that shooter's role, you know, that's kind of solidified. And the life of a shooter is a hot and cold.
Yeah. One thing you know about Buddy Hield, he's going to play.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of 11 guys last year to play in every game. Here's Austin. He only missed a few. He started every game that he played in.
Yeah. Ironman. These guys, they're coming to hoop. So you love that. You don't see that much in today's game. And as an older, former NBA player, you like to see guys not sit out.
Boy, you all say the same thing. Don't load manage. Come on.
Just hoop, man.
Fun game to play.
You're paid to do it. You play it every game you can.
Hield, we're just getting going. 90 seconds in. That's blocked by DeAndre Ayton.
Blocking shots. That was a pull-up shot. It's a pull-up jumper he blocked.
69-51. The Lakers are on top by 18. Ayton, down low. Ceiling at that time was Rui, but he couldn't finish it. Ayton, little do-or-die try on the steal, but the Lakers do hustle back defensively. Jemski.
Pod's running the floor. Get your transition 3.
Of course, you got to get the work in here for both teams. The result doesn't matter much. Just trying to get your reps in. A little chemistry with the guys you might play with during the regular season. Now from the left side, right hand. So all over the floor, post.
Yeah, they're getting hot from 3. It's not what you want if you're the Lakers. You were leading them for percentage. Now it's like that percentage is starting to even out.
Yeah, blink of an eye, they had 4. Now they've got 7.
Yep. Only in 3 minutes. First 3 minutes of the quarter.
Reeves stumbles after it a little bit. Start, stop, here he goes. Throws it. Oh! Throws it up and in. And underneath, boy, the Lakers just don't get back. Take it right out of the rim and go the other way.
Warriors did not waste any time getting that ball out.
Always got to be ready.
Okay.
Does he go perfect all night? He's 6 for 6.
No. No, I don't think so. I think you just
wanted
jinxed
you to go
him.
way out on that limb.
I think you just jinxed him. He might miss a free throw.
No.
Which doesn't count as
I'm
a
just talking about the field.
The field goal, yeah. It doesn't count as a field goal. So he might go perfect from the field.
Exactly. He's perfect from the free throw line.
So far.
So good. Lakers, of course, will open their opening week here against this team. We talked about that. And game number 2 will be just a couple nights later against Minnesota. Well, what a way to start the season for the Lake Show.
DeAndre Ayton still perfect from the field right now.
There you go. No jinxing here.
And if he doesn't play the 4th, he might. So if he plays just the 3rd and shoots only 2 more shots, lay up some dunks.
Bujensky leaning and scoring. Drifting right, shooting left. As a right-handed shooter, you like to drift left and shoot right, don't you?
On that baseline fade, that's the spot. It's not an easy one.
Dalton connect, start, stop. Here he goes. Oh, good block by Post.
Yeah. Not only a 3-point shooter, showing he could protect the rim.
Post doesn't play in the post that often. But there he is defending it.
I feel like,
there's Vandal. Weak side rebound. Ayton's got it.
feel like he has to get ridiculed a lot for not playing in the post.
Look at this. Ooh, dunk.
A little razzle-dazzle from Austin Reaves.
The lob and the jam.
Always wanted to say that.
With the razzle-dazzle?
Razzle-dazzle.
Say it as much as you want. You got about a quarter and a half to go. Here it is.
I won't ruin it. It's just
Only
a childhood
use it when
dream.
exactly.
Only use it when necessary. Oh, my goodness.
You said, oh, if he had scored there, you might have just gone after it again.
The mic might have picked up some cuss words on that one, but yeah, he definitely took some extra steps. Austin Reaves, little ball fake. Lob it up to Vando, two-hand jam.
You know, as you said, it's not called that often, traveling, so it's kind of arbitrary when they want to call it,
I
right?
don't see it often in this league.
Oh, in and out. Okay, blame me.
Man.
Go ahead.
Almost perfect from the field.
Yeah, got tapped right there. It's a good look. Podziemski, right to the lap this time of Vanderbilt. We're in the third quarter.
Run with him, run.
Crypto.com
Big
arena.
screen.
Lean in, Reaves. Boy, had him right on his hip, too.
Yeah. Put him in jail.
3-on-3. Cross court, going to go to Podziemski. Corner. Kuminga lets it go. That's good tap by Vanderbilt to keep it alive for the Lakers.
Yeah. They're looking a little exhausted right now.
Don't connect. Little tough night so far again, 1 for 4.
Oh, JJ called timeout. Austin had a layup.
Well, they were exhausted.
Yeah, as a player, you hate that, though. When I had a fast break three, come on, JJ, don't call a timeout. I need this three.
Lead. Lakers earlier had led by plenty more than that.
Yeah.
All right, we were talking
It's a
about
game of runs.
father-son duos. Take it from here, Danny.
Well, as you've seen, the first guess, Bronny and Brian, I was giving you one guess. I was going to give you a hint and say they both play on the Lakers. But then people forget that Kobe Bean Bryant not only scored a lot, but his dad was
Jelly Bean
had played in the league at some point. And then another one you can guess, of course, Steph Curry and Del Curry have put up some good numbers. Steph, obviously. And then Clay and Michael, the most even out of the groups. Where Michael Thompson, got to give him his flowers. 12,000, 13,000, almost 13,000 points, right?
Right.
So
also a #1 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
As we're seeing also here with DeAndre Ayton. And Michael doing radio tonight with John. Michael will be with us again on Tuesday and Wednesday on the road trip. Oh, just to remind you, that's what we got coming up next. Tuesday we'll be in Phoenix. Wednesday in Vegas. Oh, just, you got a little limp that time.
That third key is no injuries.
Yeah.
We don't need one, Austin.
And if it's hurting at all, you got to go to the bench.
There goes Jake LaRavia coming up to the bench right away.
Immediately.
No hesitation, JJ. Good smart. Yep.
Yeah, he's hobbling. So Reaves going to come out. They'll either call timeout here or throw it out of bounds or something, you would think. Get him out of the game. He's actually signaling for it, too.
Yeah, I'm going to call timeout here.
Yeah, there they go. So that's not what you wanted to see a week and a half before the season begins.
It's a key to the game. Come on, guys. You got to listen to me. But no, hope that Austin's okay. Jake LaRavia's coming in for him. So.
Now on the face of Austin Reaves, knee, ankle, whatever it is, you already see the sleeve on it. All right, Danny, here's the injury.
Yeah, the knee to knee, that's tough. Then the ankle kind of rolls on that right foot. And then as he's falling backwards, that left ankle a little too.
Wow.
That's a tough one. The adrenaline right now, he probably doesn't feel as much, but tomorrow, he's going to feel that one. And hopefully he can heal fast, recover fast. It is preseason. He won't be out for long, a couple days.
Yeah,
Young guy.
He played in the first, one of the first 2 preseason games, so this is just his second this year. He sat the other one, and good chance he'll be sitting in a couple of days, although he is as tough as it gets when it comes to injuries, coming back and playing for this Laker team.
Again, Iron Man, we spoke about him starting in every game that he's played in.
Underneath on the floor, boy, Vincent had it just for an instant, didn't he?
Got too excited. Got to grab the ball before you shoot it.
Rui over the defender to score.
Mid-range 99. That's what Rui does.
Are you good? Are you a good video gamer? Are you
No,
good?
I talk about it. I haven't played video games in 20 years.
You talk a good game.
I just know what the kids talk about. That's all. Strong move by Kuminga. Big finish.
Yep.
But yeah, I've never played in 20 years. I don't play things that I'm not good at.
Really?
And then I have younger brothers. Once they beat me, they were dogging
done.
me.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm not playing it anymore. My younger brother used to dog me in video games. So I was like, this is not for me. Another reason why I don't play golf.
You didn't grow up in Long Island? Come on.
Yeah, I
Got some
did.
great courses out there.
I don't have the patience.
All right, free throw time for Jake LaRavia. He born in Pasadena. You know, his family was big Showtime Laker fans. All right, Laker fans here, nothing beats seeing your team hit the hardwood live. Get your tickets right now, even if it's at the last minute. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of your Lakers and the NBA. Again, this is the third of 6 preseason games. 6 is the max that you can play, and every year the Lakers are playing the max. It's going to be interesting on Tuesday. When go ahead.
No, smart to play as many preseason games
Yeah,
as possible.
they do.
You need as many scrimmages as you can get,
Yeah, and
especially as a team trying to figure it out.
They're getting them. Interesting on Tuesday, I was going to say, and you're probably glad you're not on Phoenix right now. They played in Macau in China.
Oh, wow.
And they're just coming home, and they got to play again on Tuesday against the Lakers.
Yeah, China's no short trip. I've been a couple times, and I'm not a big fan of that flight.
And it's a quick turnaround for them, so we'll see how jet lagged they are when they play the Lakers on Tuesday night here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Look at the speed of Ayton, but he got a little overzealous. Ran right over his man.
Draymond saw that coming from a mile away.
So Draymond has been, and we talked about this last week, as we see him taking the charge, he has been NBA All-Defense 9 times. And
Really?
There's been a handful of guys that have been 10 times, and that's a goal of his, is to make it at least one more time.
Wow. 9 is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a lot in there.
Podziemski
That is downtown plus.
drilling the top of the key 3.
Podziemski last year shot 37% from beyond the arc. 5 minutes to play in the quarter. They've shaved it down to 9.
They're shooting it well from 3, and Lakers haven't.
Podziemski has 12 in the quarter. Wow. Rui, oh, that's off of his leg.
And good defense by Podziemski.
Yep. So getting a little sloppy right now, turnover-wise. Each team quite a bit. You're going to see way more turnovers here in the preseason than the regular season.
You hope.
Yeah. You hope if you have these kind of numbers in the regular
If it gets
season,
any sloppier
you
than
got
this,
some issues.
It's going to be a rough year.
Yeah. How long into the season would it take you when you're on your team to kind of know exactly how your team's going to be? Month, 2 months?
Yeah.
At what point do you kind of get a feel for what you
I
guys
was
are?
very lucky to where we had the same group for so many years, back-to-back years in San Antonio.
You knew right away what you were
right
getting.
away because
Yeah.
we brought the same guys back. But most teams, it takes you at least till Christmas.
To know exactly what you got.
Yeah, you should have a good feel of what you got, who you are, and identity. But that could also change because trade deadline in February. But at least the foundation, you'll know what it looks like.
8 good offensive rebound, doing some work. Then couldn't finish the gimme right there at the rim.
You jinxed
the
them.
Laker ball. I did, didn't I?
You jinxed them.
But you keep bringing it up too.
Every time he misses, I'm going to let you know.
I know. Not to be forgotten.
It wasn't your fault, DeAndre. I'll let you know it was Bill's fault.
I know. He made his first 6, missed his last 2. Although he did make both free throws. Dalton connect, 8 to shoot. LaRavia, that rainbow. Good rebound. He's not one of the bigger guys on the floor, too. Gabe Vincent, boy, he can play with some tenacity. Into the open man in the
2
corner.
for $1, Jake LaRavia. There you go. Knock one down, Jake. 2 for $1.
Big Jake's played 18 minutes. The
Podziemski's
answer
hot.
right back.
He's having a quarter, isn't he? 14 points in the quarter.
And 23 in the game for Podziemski. 10 out of 15. He's fired. There's shots to be had with Steph out. 3-pointer, Dalton connects.
Good find, Jake. Want to see, get your shooters going. Wow.
Podziemski hanging in the air. Wide open. Now these teams are draining it. Back and forth we go.
We're getting a little excitement here. A lot of the fans are oohs and ahs, and they're liking what they see.
We got a sellout here tonight, I think. Not a whole lot of seats empty. We'll get the official count a little bit later. Gabe Vincent high off the window with the left
Nice
hand.
left-handed kiss. Kyrie-esque.
Best finisher in the game?
To me, yes.
Okay.
Both
There's a lot of
hands.
great ones.
He has very good English on his finishes.
Yeah. And you mentioned, Dallas, they could be really good if he comes back with any kind of help playoff time, if it happens. Jackson Davis. Boy, Steve Kerr is
About to get a technical.
in the preseason.
Yeah, about to get a technical. They're coming back. I mean,
Yeah, he wants to win it. Yeah, there's competitiveness here. Boy, they were all up in arms with no whistle. The lob.
getting physical out there.
Turnover. Yeah, here's a 3-on-2. Right side. On its way. Boy, the heat check right there.
For you to hit that.
Ball movement on the perimeter. Rui in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. It wasn't a quick whistle, that's for sure. They let him play on.
Play.
And
Offensive
runs
foul.
over a man.
Gave him a little elbow right there. Tried to clear him out.
Gary Payton cannot believe that he did not get at least a jump ball whistle there.
That was great defense. He was active and aggressive.
87-79. Yeah, there's certainly some physicality tonight. You used that word a couple of times already.
They're letting him play, especially third quarter.
Yeah.
They're letting guys get up into him. Gary Payton, very aggressive before he's bringing the ball up.
The Warriors have only shot 2 free throws in the entire game by Kuminga. He made them both. Wow. 22 free throws to 2. If it was a regular season, there'd be a lot of screaming going on right now.
Yeah. Steve Kerr would definitely get a technical.
Oh, yeah. He would let him know what the number is. That's good box out.
It was a good box out. Gary Payton got him a little grab there.
Yeah.
Bronny doing the fundamentals.
Yep. His teammates will tell you Bronny does a lot of things well. Gabe Vincent. Deep and down.
What he does well.
Played a lot in the postseason for the Lakers last year. He's playing pretty good perimeter defense. Spencer, that's going to be way wide left. So wide left, it went right to Payton.
Hard to rebound air balls.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
You don't see it coming.
Can't time it.
No. Gabe in, out, back in again. Oh, good pass over the A's. Little look away, but Jackson couldn't finish it.
GP tried to foul him before he got it up, but he got up and still couldn't finish it.
Jax shot 72% after Luka came on board. Who was the best delivering the basketball to you during your career?
Ooh, that is a tough one, man. That is a very tough question.
Yeah, you probably have a couple good. You don't have to limit it to
Parker,
one.
I play with Manu Ginobili. I play with Kyle Lowry.
I was going to say,
play
don't
with
limit it to
LeBron
one.
James.
Yeah.
I play with some great guys, some great point guards too.
How about this defender right here in Marcus
Oh,
Smart?
yeah, he was unbelievable defensively. He was I never got a chance to play with him, but I've seen him work in Boston. And he was doing some special things there.
He was a player of the year in 1 year, the defensive player of the year. How does he fit in with this team?
Gives him that extra tenacity defensively.
Yeah.
You know, you got Vando, him, because what they were lacking, obviously inside presence, but defense. You know, when you lose a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith, you need somebody to fill that role.
He's close to coming back. Mike was talking about it. Boy, in amongst the big guys, the trees.
Strong finish.
Payton, it's 90-83. What a nice comeback here.
For a
You're
guy
a Golden
his
State
size,
fan.
man, he's very good at finishing, getting around the rim, and at finishing at the basket.
Ronnie, lob. They read that one.
They did. They saw it coming.
Long lead. Oh, the drop, the score! Just a little drop pass for the streaking Will Richard. And he scores it down to 5. Now the Lakers will work for the last shot.
My guy, Ari Davis.
Oh, I want to talk to you about him. Beginning of next quarter.
Yep. No, he did not call offensive foul.
He did that exactly.
He was grabbing him, ref. Come on now. Carolina guy. Look at this physical. Look at Gary Payton grab. Come on, man.
R.J. Davis played 4 full years at Carolina. All-time leader in games.
I thought it might have
Played
been more.
for your Tar Heels. Led the ACC in scoring 1 year. He's played really well for the Lakers too, Danny.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Preseason,
He's a very polished player.
What's holding him back? Size, probably.
Yeah, smart, high IQ, can shoot it, can get a shot. Just a little smaller at the guard position.
We got ourselves a game. It's down to 5. 3 chapters written in this one at Crypto.com Arena. Fourth quarter coming up. brought to you by Jack in the Box, the mastermind behind the Monster Churro, Monster Mozzarella Stick, and Monster Tacos. City Hall in the City of Angels, right down the street from where we are. Crypto.com Arena, where tonight a crowd of 17,382, so just short of a sellout.
Nice. How much is a sellout here? I should know this.
I should know it too.
19?
It's not 16,005 like it was back at the Forum.
It's got to be like 19, right?
No, Lakers, it's 18 something. Underneath.
Okay, Bronny with the pass.
Lob jam.
Like the ball pressure too. Go ahead, Bronny.
17,505 rather. Kings were 16,005. What am I thinking about back in the day? Your LA Kings.
I was lucky enough to play at a college where we had a good number for a sellout.
Which was?
21,750.
In the Dean Dome.
Yeah, bigger than a good amount of NBA arenas. The Dean Smith Center. 21,750 people. Take it for granted, man, when you're in the moment. But after I left, I was like, man, we had a lot of people we played in front of.
Do you still show any ill will towards fellows like J.J. Redick?
Absolutely no. I would say absolutely, Duke, absolutely. But no, over the years, we gained great respect.
There's
for each one.
respect, isn't there? But at the time, none.
Yeah, at the time, none. But I said we've grown some great respect for each other. I have a list of a couple guys that are, I wouldn't say favorites, but my favorite Dukies that I'm like, okay, they're okay in my book. Yeah, Stack, my guy, one of the OGs.
He's really been a good teacher over the years, hasn't he?
I've watched him so many years as a youngster. One of the reasons why I went to Carolina.
Gary Stackhouse. Good catch right in front of a Laker pitch and Luka, who's sort of hiding over there. But forcing his way in was LaRavia, but did not get the whistle. By the way, 18,997. And when you said 19,000, I was like, no. Didn't miss it by 3. 18,997 is the official sellout.
Right there, close.
And knocked in. That's good touch. Good little touch by Bolden.
So they can sneak 3 people in somewhere standing.
Well, you got Cryer, Rose, Santos, Bolden, and Richard. So you got guys that either are going to be playing in the G League or not really in the rotation right now on the floor for Golden State. For the Lakers, you've got a bunch of guys that will be regular players in Vanderbilt, Vincent, Bronny, Hayes, and LaRavia.
I mean, this is a very good moment, especially for the guys on the Golden State side, to show and prove. Show that you can be somebody of help, even on the Lakers side. You know, with the full staff, a lot of these guys are going to be further down the bench. But if you can show that you can do something in these next 10 minutes, you might move yourself up a spot or two.
Well, yet another free throw for the Lakers. They've shot 25, made 20, which will get it done during the regular season for a team.
Man, that's a lopsided free throw. Is it 26 to 2?
20, no, to 4 now.
Oh, okay.
But again, it would be a major issue, a point of contention if it was a regular season game.
Steve Kerr might end up getting a fine in one of these games. Like if that was a regular season game, that press conference, post-game conference.
Still might.
Yeah. He wasn't happy with a couple calls down there.
I'm telling you. Here's Bolden. DeSantos got it.
Little step back behind the screen. Okay, didn't know you had that in your game. Wasn't familiar.
Well, he's in the regular season. He's attempted or shot or made at least one three-pointer in 61 of 79 of his games.
So it is his game.
So he is capable. At least one.
Here we go, Bronny. Make something happen.
Yeah, Bronny's got to get his confidence back with his shot. Yeah, he's got no confidence right now with the shot, or he doesn't appear to have any. Does a lot of the other things fundamentally well right now, but scoring is not there.
He's a great team player and plays the right way.
Great kid. Yeah.
You know, and that's not gonna, for some people, they're not gonna see that because they want to see him score. They want to see him be aggressive and do things. Like, he's gonna make the right play and the right pass.
9.5 to play in the game. There's Cryer. Well, he and Richard, his teammate, went at each other in the NCAA final a couple of years ago. Oh, wow. In fact, they were guarding each other in the final 2 minutes of the game.
Man.
They were the 2 top scorers, and now they're teammates.
That's got to be
Interesting, yeah, isn't it?
Interesting locker room at first. Oh, hey, buddy.
Remember when?
Remember when?
And I think Richard stole, or at least when he was guarding Cryer, created 2 turnovers right at the end.
In the last 2 minutes,
Yeah,
huh?
in the last 2 minutes of the game. Cryer played for Houston. And of course for Florida, Will Richard. And it was Florida coming out on top.
Good pass.
Wide open!
Oh, my God, Jake.
Once, twice, third time's a charm.
Pad your stats, young fella. Pad your stats. 2 points, 3 rebounds. Good defense, RJ. Good defense.
Right side, catch, shoot. Weak side battle. Won by the Warriors. Santos had it, then he
fight.
didn't. Well, that's a physical play that time going in there for Bolden.
Good fight. Yeah, Jackson Hayes thought he had a hee moment. Turned around and Jake smoked the layup, but he ended up getting 2 extra rebounds in that possession.
Which means he now has 3
Yeah,
when he should have 1, to be perfectly honest.
yeah.
He's going to make the layup. Now Bolden's on the line.
Ooh,
You know where Bolden went to school?
I do not.
I'm going to tell you, Duke.
That makes sense.
Wait, look at
He gave me a funny look when we were out there on the court. I knew he gave me a
He
funny
did,
look.
didn't he?
No, he said, "What's up?" He said, "Hello." I was like, "Oh, this guy looks familiar. He looks like somebody I should not like."
He was Mr. Basketball in 2016, has experience in the NBA, Cleveland, Charlotte, and Milwaukee. All right, it's a 4-point game.
Seasoned young guy.
Ronnie with control of the team right now in the offense. Oh, he wards
Okay,
off the
Ronnie.
defender and finger rolls
There
it
you
in.
go. All it takes is 1 to get you going. That's all it takes.
Spencer into the attacking zone with the yo-yo dribble. He's going to get it right back from Bolden. Got a 3 if he wanted it. Well, they're running it through Bolden here. Bounce underneath Laker defense. Completely fell asleep, but they live to fight another day. There's Davis. RJ's going to get it right back.
Make something happen.
Boy, pure score when he was in college. There he is.
One time,
That's what he
RJ. Show 'em what you
does.
do. Do what you do, RJ. The Carolina way. Gotta love it. LeBron James Jr. Bronny. Shoulder bump, get off me, little guy. Nice little finger roll. RJ Davis doing what he does since the day he stepped in Chapel Hill.
Those young ladies to be a member of this year's Laker girls squad. Entertaining during the break. All right, Jack in the box. Game summary. Rui Hachimura, 16 points. He's going to be just so solid, and you know what you're going to get from him every night. Boy, Pod's had a third quarter to remember.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, started leading them back. And Austin Reeves, consistent, 21 points.
Before the injury, he was
Yeah.
looking really good.
And that's going to be one of the main focuses, Danny, after the game.
Yeah.
That ankle, that leg. That's a good drive and score.
Getting him and keeping him healthy. Huge emphasis.
Richard Cryer, Jackson Davis, Rowan Spencer for Golden State. You've got Koloko, James Connect, LaRavia, and Davis for the Lakers. Oh, blocked that time.
I'm interested to see what Koloko can do out there. He's a young guy I think they can really groom. to
Former
be something.
Raptor, one of your former teams.
Run with him.
Connect rides it up and in. Counted and one.
That was a hard foul, so you heard that one way up there. Strong move. Hard foul, even tougher finish. Not strong enough, little guy.
Kind of a strange year for him last year, obviously. And here he is getting ready for year 2. He's playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah. I mean, he's a young guy, man. They know that they're gonna, when everybody's healthy, he's not going to play a ton of minutes. So this is the perfect time for him to get a rhythm and get a feel and build some confidence as well. As a shooter, you need a bunch of confidence.
Lakers, seven guys have played at least 20 minutes already tonight. So it's a little different rotation for J.J. Redick and staff. We'll see another sub in a moment. Spencer Up the ladder, Koloko for a moment, couldn't get it. They're going to reset. Out on top for Richard. Spencer, one more time. One more time.
I'm not going to miss twice.
Out of Northwestern University, where the great Mike Trudell went to school. They had a big football win, didn't they?
He was a lacrosse player, too, at one point. He played everything.
Spencer did? Yeah, world class, real good.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a story. Okay, RJ Davis, the floater, flotation device, in case of emergencies.
Coming up on the halfway mark of the final stanza. Richard over some pretty good defense that time, under duress. And the Lakers now clinging to this lead. Warriors trying to make a charge. Once again, thinking about the rim.
I like how aggressive he's being right now. So it all it takes is one good basket to get you in a different frame of mind. Good crossover, 2 dribbles, right into his chest. Learn a thing or two from Dad. Right into the defender's chest.
A lot to learn from that guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leading scorer in the history of the game. When you combine regular season and playoff scoring, LeBron Sr.
I don't know why they don't
over
combine
50,000.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't combine, playoffs.
Yeah, he'd be at that magic 50,000 plus.
It's an important feat. Like, playoff points very much matter.
Yep. You see there, right up the road, Sierra Canyon, and then USC. That's where Golden State actually practiced the other day when they flew down from San Francisco.
Big shout out to Eric Musselman, my former D-League coach before it was the G League.
Oh, there you go.
He's now the head coach of the USC men's basketball club.
Well, Koloko gets beat to the rim that time. Just a couple of quick steps in the dribble, and he wasn't able to ward off any kind of a challenge.
Offensive player was very smart in using that offhand and pushing him out the way.
Nearly a turnover. Out of bounds it'll go. Well, these two teams, as I mentioned, Lakers won 3-1 in the 4-game series. The only win for the Warriors was in April here at Crypto.com Arena. First 2 of the regular season will be here. October 21st and Feb 7, and then Feb 28. Right at the end of the year, April 9th will be in San Francisco, those two. So 4 more games between the two. Just into the game and hitting it from the outside is Williams. Just checked in.
That's a good way to start it. You start your night. Nice little open corner 3. Put you in a nice little rhythm.
Williams, who played with the Knicks for a brief stint.
Oh.
We're going to get more free throws or out of bounds?
On the pass.
We're going to be out of bounds.
On the pass. I don't think they're in the bonus.
Let's get you the on the floor. Connect Koloko. Nick Smith, Jr., who's bounced around. He was with Charlotte for a couple of years. He's on the floor along with Williams and Davis for the Lakers. Spencer, boy, he backed his way in. That's the thing about Davis.
Yeah.
Doesn't have that size.
Good defense, but so when you're smaller, it's hard to contest those shots.
Only so much you can do.
You got to be a pest. You got to be like an Isaiah Thomas type. So they'll score in bunches, shoot well, and defensively just pick up full court and be a gnat at a barbecue.
Let's get a little role model. Connect.
Good save.
You're talking about the, not the Detroit, actually the original Isaiah Thomas, if you want to put it that way. With Detroit
not that
was
far back.
small, but you're thinking of the other Isaiah.
Yes. Isaiah
actually
Thomas
played for the Lakers for a while.
Yeah, the newer Isaiah Thomas.
The newer version.
Not many at his size did what he do.
Yes. Santos.
Score and shoot and create.
Maybe a little overpassing that time by Gee. Going to get it now. 5 to shoot. Kind of a no-brainer that he was going to put it up. Going to be a foul. And it's going to be on number 50, I believe, Williams. And Williams picks it up. All right, team fouls. Each team with 4 team fouls here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter action. And the Lakers 111-102.
It's become a game. It was a blowout early.
Yeah, early.
Okay, Cryer. Ooh, deep range.
Well, Cryer was the one who brought them back a couple of nights ago against Portland. He had a huge second half. So they know exactly what he can do. Koloko outside. Nick Smith can't control. The Lakers, another turnover there, over 20. I think that's number 22. It is.
Take your time, big man. Catch the ball, pivot, look, see. That's the one thing about being a rookie or a young guy. You got to find ways to slow the game down for yourself. Koloko right now, the game's moving a million miles an hour, so take your time a little bit. It'll help.
Missed an entire season. Dealing with some health issues. Cryer, is he hot? Oh, hits the heel. Look at that battle. 4 players going after it, and the little guy, RJ, has got it. He's in trouble again, and he calls a timeout.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, you get pinned in that corner. You got nowhere to go, do you?
IQ player, he knows what he's doing. Yeah. Only the smart ones come from Carolina.
To back. We're at Phoenix on Tuesday, then in Vegas against the Mavs on Wednesday, and finishing it off Friday with the Kings. Michael will be with me on Tuesday, Wednesday. Daniel will be right back here on Friday. I think maybe earlier I had said Sunday, but it'll be Friday. Then the regular season against these Warriors and the Wolves. By the way, both those games on national TV, only NBC after many years back. And then we wish everybody at Amazon well as they venture into the NBA. And then Stu will be back in our first regular season game right after that.
Welcome back, Stu.
Yep.
Hell of an opener, by the way.
What, these two teams?
Golden State, Minnesota, it's a hell of an opener.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah. So football play looks like.
3:38 as we get going here to end this game, and the Lakers,
Come on, Koloko.
two possession. Koloko does give it up. Nick Smith is in to score.
Good little floater.
Spencer will bring it up. He's battling in the backcourt with Williams, who got a hand on it. Over and back.
The ball, is that a backcourt?
I thought Williams put it back. I thought he touched it
He definitely
back.
hit the ball.
Yeah. That's what Spencer's
But he
asking.
kept his feet in front of the front court, so
Oh, no, he touched it and dribbled it and went back.
they called the technical.
Spencer, under his breath, must have said something. Wasn't very demonstrative.
Yeah, the technicals they give out today, man, I don't know if it's worth it.
Now he's trying to get an explanation.
Back in the day, they were just so, I envy, that's the only thing I envy about the old times. I wish we could talk to
Did you get a lot of them?
No, but the ones I got, I felt like I should have gave more to. I gave more to it. You know, if I'm gonna get a technical,
You might as well go
I should
for
have got
it.
my money's worth because they were such BS technicals. I'm like, you're gonna give me technical for that? I said, oh, that calls BS. What? That's what I got a technical for?
Well, this was, nobody got their money's worth here because this was from a second delay of game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Definitely not worth it.
Lakers have opened up a 9-point lead, looking for more, and they get it.
Good finish. High soft touch by Williams.
Lakers in great shape right now. Spencer, a little aggravated. He looked like he had one thought in mind. Out of bounds it goes, and Golden State will have control of it. So the Lakers, Danny, have shot 52.5% tonight. Golden State exactly the same, 52.5.
What do you think the difference is?
You know, we talked about it.
Ooh. Is that a 3-ball?
20 more points off of free throws for the Lakers.
There you go. That's the game. You got 20, how many more attempts? 23 more attempts?
31-6. Wow, all the way, Nick. Easy gimme layup as we wind things down.
Cryer, wow. He's really getting,
Money's worth.
putting himself into a
Oh,
rhythm.
he's shooting again. You know he's shooting again. You know it. LJ Cryer just turned 24. Belated happy birthday. Was on Thursday.
Was that the game that he came back against Portland or no?
That was the game against Portland.
So it was his birthday on that day.
By the way, you know, our director, Jerry Weinstein, otherwise known as the Dubba, it was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Nick Smith Jr. is putting up some numbers right now as we're talking about the game. Ooh. He's getting himself in a nice little rhythm.
Coming in and not playing a lot of minutes. Obviously, coming in late in the game, but making it known. He's only played 4 minutes, 6 points.
This is where you make your mark. This is where you let it be known. Listen, I can be something if you allow me to get opportunity.
And Danny, this group on the floor, they have expanded the lead to 9. Remember, it was a lot closer. Here's Knapp. Corner, got it. Got it.
Left him wide open on the pick and roll for 3. Corner had to help. Kicked it to Dalton Knecht for a wide open corner tray.
Yeah, Reeves has stayed on the bench and doesn't look very serious, that's for sure. We'll find out more in the post game. That's an air ball from 6 feet, shot at 5. Taken out by Knecht.
About a foot short.
It's about right.
If you can do the math.
Coming up on a minute to play, and some of the crowd fleeing into the night. Seeing this Laker exhibition win, 123-111. Clock is down to 3 to 2. Knecht, you got to do it yourself. And Dalton tried, but they milked 24 seconds.
They did.
That was the key right there.
Foul on the 50, Nate Williams. Second person, 15.
Williams being aggressive out here, picking up full court.
Well, here's my shameless promotion again. Listen to the Green Room podcast. And then you'll see Danny again next Friday.
There you go.
That's why I'm here. I'm just here to build up your brand.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, that's all it is. Free throw time for Spencer. All right, Lake Show. Got something to tell you here. Are you craving a closer connection to the team? I know you are. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes articles and be the first to know about fan events with Lakers email. Sign up right now at lakers.com/email. 6 Lakers in double figures tonight. High score, Reeves. A lot of guys getting a taste of the action this evening.
Yeah.
For the Warriors, Kuminga 13, Potts at 23. We got a whistle out near midcourt.
And a nasty dunk by Kuminga, too. Something to think about.
Cryer, 10 minutes, 11 points. That doesn't surprise you the way he came on in
Portland, right? Filling it up.
Yeah, and here, both.
And Nick Smith is doing some good work, too, within his last 2-3 minutes.
Of course, Lakers picked him right up after he was let go by Charlotte.
Couple baskets, assist or so.
Phoenix, we'll see who plays for them on Tuesday. Okay, of course, no KD. He has moved on now to Houston. How's he going to fit in down there?
I think he's going to fit in great.
Yeah.
It really does hurt them, no Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, done it.
I had high expectations for this year, but without him, man, that really puts them in a tough scenario.
125-112. We're in the last half minute.
There's Cryer. Oh.
Ooh, strong move and the throwdown by Rowe. Jackson Rowe from locally here, Cal State Fullerton.
Probably hold this out for the last shot. Oh, nope. Nick Smith Jr. And he gets fouled. Get you some free throws.
He's like, I'm not holding.
I'm not done.
No.
I'm not done. It's the only minutes I get to play.
You give me the ball. I don't care how much time's left. There he is. Coming into the game, averaging 7.5 points in the preseason. Had played in the first 2 games. You know, after the All-Star break last year, he was pretty good. Averaged 12.5 points. It's not like he rode the bench.
No, he's talented, man. He can hoop. I'm surprised they let him go.
Yeah, he started 27 games last year for Charlotte.
He's kicking himself, missing that first free throw right now.
Coming up should be the last shot of the game.
And I'm willing to bet it's going to be Cryer. What do you think?
Well, there he is. Go logo if you're going to go.
Yeah.
7 seconds, 6 seconds. Spencer, that's your last shot right there. Actually, that is on the tip. Oh, how about that one? Okay, Bolden.
Yeah, Bolden. The Duke guy.
That's it, though. Ball game. So the Lakers, just a much different looking team. And if you saw JJ with Mike at halftime, he knew it right then. It's just a much better performance. But then again, you got to remember who played and who did not play tonight. That is the biggest key. Hey, good job, man.
Thank you so much.
Great
man.
job.
It was a lot of fun. I learned so much from you guys tonight.
Oh, no, we're gonna see you on Friday. So, Act 2, Danny Green, Friday night. That'll do it tonight from Crypto.com Arena. Final 126-116. Make sure to catch our next telecast. It is Tuesday at 7 when the Lakers take on the Phoenix Suns in the Valley of the Sun. Time now to check in with the studio for Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Enjoy your Monday. We'll see you in the desert.
Yeah. It's your boy Jobless. It's some first son of the building. It ain't no. If you want to know me well, make you dress in era, cause I know they like Wahala. My name na Jobless, yo. I'm on a summer belly. I know they laugh at you. God the grace they follow me. Anywhere I enter, the people show me love. I say, God the favor follow me. No matter what they do, they can never pull me down. I know they do, you be do as of that no do. Now my God they get the power. Baba badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. Oluwa badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. Baba badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. Oluwa badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. They want to make me cry, they want to make me frown. Cause my God, they know they sleep. Whatever they plan for me, I take it back in center. Cause my God, I'm my defender. They want to pull me down, they want to make me cry. My God, they know they sleep. Baba badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. Oluwa badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. Baba badura mi, olele badura mi, badura mi. Oluwa badura mi, badura mi, badura mi. Double pro. Iriano.
месяц красный выплывает в синеве, вроде призрачно прекрасный, отражается в Неве. Небо видится и снится исполнение тайных дум. Возле дома таится красный месяц, тихий шум.
Тебя над бездной, ее бездонностью дразня. Твой будет ужас бесполезный, лишь вдохновением для меня. Я от дождя эфирной пыли и от крушения охраню всей силой мышц и сенью крыльев, и вознося не уроню. И на горах сверканье белом, на незапятнанном лугу, божественно прекрасным телом тебя я странно обожгу. Ты знаешь ли, какая малость, та человеческая ложь, та грустная земная жалость, что дикой страстью ты зовешь. Я от дождя эфирной пыли и от крушения охраню всей силой мышц и сенью крыльев, и вознося не уроню. И на горах сверканье белом, на незапятнанном лугу, божественно прекрасным телом тебя я странно обожгу. Ты знаешь ли, какая малость, та человеческая ложь, та грустная земная жалость, что дикой страстью ты зовешь. Божественно прекрасным телом тебя я странно оброню, тебя я странно обожгу. Ты знаешь ли, какая малость, та человеческая ложь, та грустная земная жалость, что дикой страстью ты зовешь.